Fox 23 News at 9 starts right now.
We're hearing from one of the 4 local school districts that State Superintendent Ryan Walters called out, accusing them of having millions of dollars in surplus money. Glad you're with us. I'm Nathan Thompson.
And I'm Shay Rozzi. This comes after we told you Walters announced a new mandate requiring all Oklahoma public schools fully fund student meals so families don't have to pay anything. New at 9, Fox 23's Paris Rain joins us live in studio. Paris, Broken Arrow Public Schools says they're shocked by the accusation and say it's simply not true.
That's right, Shay. The spokesperson for Broken Arrow Public Schools says there were no prior conversations with Superintendent Ryan Walters about fully funding student lunches. So that was a complete surprise. And she said something like this could cost nearly $10 million. They didn't get a heads up for the budget to do this, and any claims that the district has a surplus to cover the cost are wrong.
I think our first reaction was confusion. I know I immediately reached out to our CFO and said, what is the surplus that's being referenced in this? Because we didn't find that number in any of the numbers that we were looking at. So it was confusion.
Chief Communication Officer for Broken Arrow Public Schools, Tara Thompson, says Superintendent Ryan Walters' recent announcement that Oklahoma public school districts will pay in full for children's lunches, and later accusations that BAPS has a $109.8 million surplus to pay for it, was a shock.
A school district is more than just a general fund. So like you might, relate it to a personal checking account. Within a school district, you have multiple funds. You might have a bond fund, a building fund, a child nutrition fund, a workers' comp fund. You have all of these different funds, and each of those funds has its own specific uses and the specific things that it can be spent for. So each one is highly regulated.
Thompson says it's not that they wouldn't want to do something like free lunches, but it takes planning and budgeting.
I don't think you'll find a single person that thinks kids shouldn't get fed. We're all in favor of that, but finding a way to do that. We're also a little bit confused about just the misinformation, because again, school districts, we're highly accountable, we are highly regulated, and we're very transparent for Broken Arrow Public Schools.
She says there is a lot of confusion and they have more questions than answers.
One, we're questioning why at this point in the year, because we had the entire legislative session to be able to have conversations like this. I think we can all agree that we would love to feed every student at no cost to parents. We're also questioning if these demands fall within the scope of the state superintendent role. And so right now, we're not really doing anything until some of the dust has settled and we have some answers and can give actual information, not only to parents, but also to our staff who are concerned.
I called Superintendent Ryan Walters' office to ask where he got the numbers. Walters responded saying, quote, "Not surprising that they would not know where these numbers came from. These were the numbers they reported to OSDE themselves. The surplus amounts were each district's carryover amount." Thompson replied to that saying in part, quote, "The numbers being referenced, we think, come from adding all the remaining totals in all the funds. But again, funds cannot be commingled or used in ways that are not allowed according to Oklahoma cost accounting system."
State lawmakers, including Speaker of the House Kyle Hilbert, have said on Fox 23 Walters does not have the authority to implement this plan on his own, and his free meal program is not a done deal. Some at the Capitol have also said Walters needs legislative approval to do this, but he did not ask lawmakers for permission when they were in session in the spring. Live in studio covering news that matters, I'm Paris Rain, Fox 23 News.